Okay, I was doing the math to figure out what I would have to have done as a real estate agent to make what I'm making now. And you have to keep in mind, like, work-life balance. For example, I'm home 24/7 with the kids, make my own schedule. And people say you can do the same thing with real estate, but not really. That is so inaccurate to say that, because as a real estate agent, guess what? If a client calls and they want to go see a house Saturday afternoon, you're going to see that house every single time. If they call you at whatever time, like I always said, as a real estate agent, I was more of their therapist than I was an agent. Like, you're not really selling houses as a real estate agent, right? You're just dealing with the emotional problems, because it's just a few papers. It's not a few, but it's just a handful of papers. It's not much that goes into it. I mean, there's knowledge you have to help people through the process. Like, I absolutely think real estate agents are worth it, but it's a lot more emotional than it is a transaction. So anyways, I did the math. I have to sell about 43 houses a year in order to make what I'm currently making. 43 houses a year. My first year I sold 20 houses, okay? So half of that number, and that was a full-time job and a half. And then you have so many expenses related to getting people to work with you. You have to pay for leads, essentially. Sorry, Darren's vacuuming in the background. You have to pay for sites to send you people that are interested. So there's a lot more costs. I mean, being an influencer, I have this microphone. I buy products to advertise on Amazon. We have cameras and all that stuff we get to use for fun too. Like, I buy products I'm only interested in. I buy a drone. I buy these microphones. Like, I buy cool tech that I would like to have owned anyways, right? And I can do this all with my family. I just made a TikTok with my kids. Darren and I make TikToks all the time. Like the work-life balance is not even close. Even if I made the same or less selling houses, I would always pick this job over being a real estate agent. So it's not just one factor about how much we make. But yeah, to do that, like, absolutely, people do sell 43 houses a year. They pay a lot of money to get that done. I have very minimal overhead. I have very little cost associated with this. So can I do it? Sure. Would I enjoy doing that? Absolutely not. There's no world I'm going to pick being a real estate agent over being an influencer. I want to do the least amount of work. And talking to you guys on the internet is kind of that. So I enjoy this. So, yep, hope that answers your question.